Hey guys, since I'm blocked from Facebook for 7 days because I called Putin a garden tool, I mean, oh, it's a garden tool. But nonetheless, um, there was a question asked on Facebook today, which I can't answer to by writing, but I'm hoping my friend would put this across. It was asked if you could talk to one famous person, who is it? And what would you say? I'd like to talk to Harriet Tubman. Now everybody says, oh, but we know so much about her. But we don't know from her own mouth, really. We know what people gathered from history. And these are the things that I would like to ask her. I would like to ask her what it was like, how she felt when she came out of slavery and escaped on the railroad. I would like to ask her what made her think for herself to go work on the railroad. What was it that was deep-seated inside her that made her feel that this was something she had to do? And what made her think she had to go on the railroad to escape? I want her feelings. I want to know what was her most memorable moment working on the Underground Railroad. I also want to know her most scary moment on the Underground Railroad and her most happiest moment on the Underground Railroad with her own thoughts, with her own words. I would like to know what she at that time envisioned the future would be and what she wished it would be, because there's a difference between like the time we're in right now and how things are now, what we envision the future would be if things stayed the same way it is, and what we would wish it would be if we could change it. So I would like to know her two differences on that, where she sees her perspective of it is. I'd like to know where she came from. I mean, if she was born in America, where did her family start from? And if she ever growing up thought about going back there. I'd like to know what inside of her changed once she became free, and what was different while she was a slave. Because we all know that trauma changes us inside, and for some people it changes us for the worst, and for some people it changes us for the better. I would like to know, after she was free, before she was free, what kind of dreams did she have, and then after she was free, what was the dreams changed to? How did her dreams for herself, for society, nightmares, regular dreams, how did they all change? And these are kind of just the things I would like to know from her perspective. And to be quite frank, I would be asking a lot of the different people from history those kind of questions. How they felt. Not how history records what they went through, but how they personally felt about things. And that's what I'd like to do. To see where we are at now, if in any of their dreams and wishes for the future, if we have come even close to what they hoped for, what they hoped this world would become. And that's what I'd like to do. So my question is to you, as it was to everybody else on Facebook, if you could talk to one famous person, who would it be and what would you ask? And why?